We're back at the MABA Stadium in Kuala Lumpur, where the basketball competition, the women's competition, continues. We've already had this morning one match in which we saw the Philippines beating Vietnam convincingly, 118-44. And now this might be a similar sort of matchup with Malaysia, the defending champions, taking on Myanmar. So I see that this morning also, Cambodia defeating Myanmar in 94-61. And later on today, Malaysia against Vietnam. Then the semi-finals will be of men's. This is Philippines, Singapore. Women's round robin continues with Thailand against Indonesia. And we've got the first of the men's semi-finals later tonight. So the women's table, Malaysia unbeaten with 4 from 4. They are first. Indonesia and Thailand, they have identical records, 3 wins and a loss. So Malaysia at the top, Myanmar with 4 losses, Vietnam suffering their 5th loss this morning. Singapore gathering a second victory last night to now sit in 5th place. So Malaysia, Indonesia, Thailand and Philippines, the top 4 teams here in the women's at the moment, with Malaysia odds-on favourites to carry on with their unbeaten record. Myanmar now being introduced.
Number 7, Haymar. Number 8, SANDAR. Number 9, Chi So. Number 10, Yu. Number 13, Tet Miat Lin. Number 14, Yi. Number 15, Honey Win Ah. And their coach is Mr. Yen and assistant coach is Mr. Kim Ma Chu. For the home team, Malaysia. Number 1, Wong Mei Chin. Number 3, Pan Hui Bin. Number 5, Choi Yin. Number 6, So Wei Yin. Number 7, team captain, YAAKOB. Number 8, Ulipo Si. Number 10, Tai Chia Chen. Number 11, Magdalene Lo. Number 12, Kalabati Rajendran. Number 23, CHIA. Number 35, YAAKOB. And number 72, Eugene Ting. The coach is Miss Yun Zhe. Assistant coach is Miss Chu Sek Yun. And the team manager is Yang Wangya Dr. Wurtan Kang Yong. Ladies and gentlemen, please stand for the national anthem of Myanmar. Ladies and gentlemen, kindly remain standing for the national anthem of Malaysia. handshake and exchange
Even
of
though
gifts.
their anthems are played before every game, the players and coaching staff singing with a great deal of emotion as we meet the official referee team from Thailand, Singapore and Laos.
We would now like to invite both teams for their final warm-up before tip-off.
So there's the Myanmar team's roster. You see number 10, Yu is 35 years of age. She's certainly the senior in this team. And she'll be in the starting lineup, which is on your screen now. But a really difficult time for Myanmar in this competition against Malaysia. And YENG, even though he'll be demanding his best from his team, he knows that this group here have got so much to play for, and they'll be buoyed, of course, by the home crowd. YAAKOB at 28, the oldest in this team. Malaysia with 4 from 4, the defending champions. They've won this title 13 times. There's their starting lineup.
Ladies and gentlemen, the game between Myanmar and Malaysia in the women's category of the 2017 SEA Games right here at MYAT Stadium. Let's give both teams a big round of applause, ladies and gentlemen. Let's enjoy the basketball right here at MYAT.
Ready for the tip-off then in this game between the top nation Malaysia and the one which is languishing at the bottom of the table, Myanmar. First advantage to the home nation. Played 4, they've won 4. And dead set on retaining the title, which they won last year. They beat Indonesia in the final. The bronze medal last year went to Thailand, and then it was Philippines, Singapore and Vietnam. That was the order of the top 6. Got Myanmar involved this time. Got some height. Myanmar, that was Ki. Have possession too. Might get the first basket, they do.
And number 1 for Myanmar backs it in, July Moore.
Noticed in that earlier game, which you might have watched, Vietnam against Philippines. Vietnam started off really well and took the lead at the end of the first quarter. So all that did really was sting Philippines into action. So Myanmar get the first blood here today. Quick response though from Malaysia.
And scores 2 points Malaysia.
Doesn't fall for Malaysia. Get the 2 from the line. This is Tai Jia. Put a lot of effort into their basketball. This event has been held 17 times at SEA Games, and Malaysia, their teams have won it 13, and they're dead set on making it 14 in front of their home crowd, and with play like that, they're going to be hard to beat. Myanmar, as usual, will give it their best shot, very aggressive. They've got some physically imposing players in there. But they haven't got that skill that Malaysia has shown throughout the tournament. Gets another go at it. Oh, and it sinks, yes. SANDAR. 7-4. First quarter, Malaysia against Myanmar. And Coach Yong will not want this Malaysian team to ease up at all. This is another good workout before the big games ahead.
Switch by YENG of Malaysia.
YENG. Kai to Yu. Oh yes, nice one. That's the player I talked about being the senior player here in the mid-30s. Plenty of time, doesn't sink it though. Kai Lysol to Yu. SANDAR outside the 3, looking for a target. It's there. Drive from Kai. Ball wrenched away with it, but in the hands of Yu. Doesn't go. Always looks very serious, Yong Ji-yoon. That's a pass under no pressure really, which turns possession over to Malaysia. IZZATI YAAKOB. Oh, that should have gone too. From harassing. SANDAR keeps it. Yu drive into the basket, gets the 2. No. This is Lin.
Foul and count the basket for number 13. 10. Play is good.
So 9-all. Myanmar and Malaysia. Travels round the globe and drops. SANDAR to Lin. Wild pass. One mistake there by Ung. Nice from Lin. 11-all. Once Myanmar had the starting lineup on, they've looked quite impressive. It's what follows when the substitutions are made. Now we look at the three. Oh, that's nice. Great appreciation from the crowd here. Wong. And a good response too. Silence though. Wong out there looking for another three. Not this time. She gets the rebound. YAAKOB. Wow, that's nice. SANDAR finds Lin. SANDAR. Lin goes. Takes the hoop. Plenty of time.
From downtown by Myanmar.
Hung Hui Pin. So a really good start from Myanmar. Level at 11-all. Malaysia had plenty of opportunities too, but they weren't able to convert them. They do lead by 20-13. Time out in the first quarter. Top team Malaysia, 4 wins from 4, topping the table. Bottom team, Myanmar, played 4, lost 4. (20-15) now. 2 from the line by SANDAR. And there's the 3-pointer. He's dropped a couple already. Very quick in Wong Mei Chin. SANDAR once more, getting through a powerful workload. Oh, mistake from Malaysia on the counter. Yu. Yun scratches her head as if to say, why is that happening? I've just spoken to them about it. Anyway, there's a wild shot going in from Kai. the coach smile a little bit. 23-15.
Around the ring. Myanmar managed to break out quite nicely, very effective, particularly using this player here, their experienced Yu. Two more.
The reverse for Myanmar and 2, that's number 10, Yu.
23-19. Closer than I would have expected for even in the first quarter. As another 3 goes in. Oh, just a 23 it was, 26. Watching Yu now, she's been very effective here. Not nailing it this time. Quick breakout. Basket, yes. Eugene Ting. SANDAR. They're watching her closely. He regains it. Lin now from a long way out. Doesn't fall, but who's there? Yu. I'll have another go. And this time it's down. Kai 28-21. Very impressive first quarter for the underdog team, Myanmar. 28-21.
28, Myanmar 21. And number 1.
Seven three-pointers for Malaysia in that first quarter. Big statistic. And here's another one going up. That's 8. Wow.
Malaysia.
The inside defense has been working for Myanmar. SANDAR. move from YENG. And again,
Great team basketball by Malaysia.
the tempo's gone up.
The score by number 8.
Oh no. Well, Malaysia scoring rapidly now.
Extends Malaysia's lead.
Oh, didn't turn quite enough to get the angle right there. CHIA. Now we've got Malaysia looking for another 3, are they? There it goes. Not falling this time. Grabbed by Ma. It's been a hot start though by Malaysia in the second quarter after a very close first quarter, 28-21. And again comes YAAKOB. Oh, she'd made the move. Lin was through, lost possession, and concedes a 2. Picked up one of those points on the score tick for you there. It's 39-23. On. Good rebounding from YAAKOB. Good awareness. Oh, nice.
Myanmar, respect.
Time for another 3. Oh, they're nailing them.
Switches the 3-pointer.
Timeout finished 44-28. Malaysia, top team, looking to defend the gold. Adding the turnover, good snatch, carried up to the basket, another two. Yu getting through a ton of work. She's played the entire match so far. Oh, then turns it over. Rebound from Honey Aung up to the half. Nice ball. And pass. Oh, doesn't fall for Lai Sol. Missed that too, so 48 points now, Malaysia. With possession again, YAAKOB. Oh, handy work under the hoop. Eventually by Heymar. Oh, really well read by YAAKOB. She's very energetic point guard. She's on into everything, smart as you'd expect, reading it well, anticipating, creating all sorts of problems. Any lapse in concentration by Myanmar will be punished. Look at that, another steal. Ball goes out of play. No respite at all for Myanmar when they have possession. Another breakout. Another two. Yes. They hit the 50.
With the steal and the basket.
.29 to go in the second quarter. Malaysia 50, Myanmar 28. Gosh, when we looked at the scoring in the first quarter, it was about 80% of the scoring was three-pointers. There's another one for them. Myanmar return one.
3 points for Myanmar.
Here's another. was quick. Here she goes with a 3-point shot. Tussle for the ball. So that's a 53 now, 53-31. And ball straight. Doesn't fall low for YAAKOB. Hard to get away from Wong. Diminutive number 1 there. And here she goes. Setting it up. Another 3. Looked as though Myanmar defender had that ball, but suddenly big arms reached in and took it away. I think that was that's good. Well, in the first quarter, Myanmar got in close. They were driving into the hoop. They were getting in the lane and in the circle area and putting on some shots and getting quite a few points, but that avenue's been cut down by better defence from Malaysia this time. Wong with good rebound. That's a very good rebound. Still doesn't go for them now. Will surely. Wong. Players are all over it. Foul called. Two from the line. He holds on to the ball this time, having claimed the rebound. That Malaysian, the big combination now, getting in and physically intimidating the Myanmar under the basket. Yang in particular. Second quarter goes, half time in this match. And Malaysia.
That is the end of the first half. Malaysia.
They have that advantage.
57 points to 33.
There wasn't much of one at the end of the first quarter. It was 28-21. They extended that significantly in the second quarter. Half-time 57-33.
Since 1952,
number 1. Over Myanmar.
Half-time in this women's competition match between Myanmar and Malaysia. Malaysia, the defending champions, are unbeaten in the tournament and strong contenders for that gold medal to add to their impressive record at SEA Games. 13 golds Malaysian women have won. Thailand have won 4, and that's been the lot in the 17 events that have been held since 1977, when women's basketball was first in the program. So Malaysia in this game against Myanmar, the bottom ranked team. A slow start. Myanmar looked quite impressive, getting in close and physically dominating, trailing by just 7 at the first quarter, 28-21. But in this second quarter, they managed to score just the 12 points, whereas Malaysia, with 8 3-pointers in the match so far, have scored 29. So it's 57-33 as the half-time break ends.
Held right here at MYAT Stadium. The young ones to inbound the ball.
So the in-pass from Myanmar. They're now playing from right to left. Nice little slide through. Good basket. SANDAR wins in, who's been most impressive. So the basket and the foul. Been quite a few turnovers, and Malaysia have punished Myanmar with the turnovers. Saw the statistics at the break. Yu played such a big role in the first quarter of this game. She's on the bench at the moment. Into the game is QIAN. She's the one with the strapped right knee. Very good block, clean. Here we go, let's see. Yep. (64-37). Head coach YENG doesn't give much away in his facial expression. Looks pretty relaxed. He's one of the more relaxed coaches we've seen here. Another turnover. These are proving costly. Not this time, not yet anyway. Now it will be.
the deuce.
It's a tall figure, number 23 over to the far side of QIAN. Good defence from Malaysia. Plenty of time to set and go for the three-pointer. Another one for them. They had 8 in the first half. It's 2 more anyway in this third quarter.
Timeout call by Myanmar.
And we see stripping for the first time, number 1, July Mo. Just at a timeout at the start of the third quarter. 72-37. Good lead now. Almost double the number of points. But it was an impressive and encouraging first quarter for Myanmar. He has to reach up. Good response. No one there for the rebound. Oh, ball was meant for Lin. She didn't get it. Oh, Wong. My word. Looking forward to seeing her in the final. Here she goes, Wong. Look at her. You just keep your eye on her for a moment or two. Here she goes. Very quick. That's a good basket from her. Yu back in. Lynn has done a great job in the meantime, and on the line is Honey Win Ang. $78-40. Hey Ma, number 7, back in. Big 3-point. Up and a very tall figure now, Ranjitaran. Keep an eye on her in the basket area. This imposing, very tall figure. Has the ball now. In pass. Scrambled. They're nutting these 3-pointers. YAAKOB. Drawing the foul on Chong Yin. There's this tall Ranjitaran. And there's this another point guard, Wong Mei Chien. Another 3 for them. 90. Just unable to breach that defense. Had got it down to 3 seconds on the shot clock too, and didn't look as though there was any way they were going to get shot away. Just they do. Malaysia now. Don't waste any time.
Formation with another basket for Malaysia.
Well, going in, shooting, can't even draw a foul. Well, they've started not to fall for Myanmar now. And they continue to for Malaysia. The playing through champions, looking for the 5th win in 5 matches.
Two shots for Myanmar.
I mentioned Malaysia have won the 13 gold and Thailand 4. That's in the competition since it was introduced in 1977 at SEA Games. Thailand have also won 8 silvers. The Philippines 6 silver medals. Indonesia 2 silver, and Singapore silver and 2 bronze. There have been other bronze medals, of course, to other teams, but Singapore with a silver and a bronze. So Malaysia is certainly the dominant nation and showing no signs of relinquishing their dominance here in Kuala Lumpur 2017. They reached the 100.
Myanmar, yellow scoreboard. Okay.
To turn, just very casual. She looked to be too slow getting back in there, but look, just eases back, takes it in one hand, and she's got such a height advantage. Adds one more to it. So it's been another good quarter here, on which they've scored a lot of points. 103 now. That's almost 50 points in that quarter. 103 to 45. Malaysia well in control of this match against Myanmar in the women's basketball at the 29th SEA Games.
Ladies and gentlemen, held right here at Myanmar State.
Malaysia's strong run late in this game continues. 106 now they have, getting up over the 100 in the 3rd quarter.
see how many three-pointers they can put away in this quarter. There's the first of them. 109. One of the highest scores was against Myanmar by Philippines, 123-33. Jean Ting into the match for the first time. At the other end, they're not rolling.
Timeout. Yeah.
The timeout, very casual. Young. He's been involved in basketball for many, many years. He says quite a few things with a smile on his face. At the other end, it's Yung Jae-yun. Where's she? Just out to the right there. Not too much to say. She can just hold back on it a bit now with the team in great control and also with bigger games ahead. They're undefeated. They've won 4 from 4. They're looking at a 5th victory here today. Seems to be the policy. Why waste energy driving into the hoop and producing layups and the like when you can just park yourself outside the circle and put them up from there. Myanmar haven't added to their score in this 4th and final quarter yet. Here's, look at this, just imperfect position, lots of time. In pass now from Malaysia. In charge of this game, 115-45. Look for the increase in the number of three-pointers because that sort of two-pointer, you might as well give it to the people over the line who've been nutting them consistently. 8 in the first half. There's a foul on IZZATI YAAKOB.
117 now. That's better. First points of the fourth quarter. Just a bit of frustration setting in there as goes to the line. A rare blemish on the Malaysian game today. $70 points the margin. Honey Win Ong. No, I can't find the target, which was Nin. Points for her today in this game. Out of the match goes Honey Win Ong. Gets a low 5 from Haymar, and also out is YAAKOB for Malaysia. Just getting no opportunity. They're putting up a few from close range, but nothing's going through the net for Myanmar. Defence from Malaysia has worked extremely well. I do get an opportunity now with possession. Their initial starting lineup, including Yu, and she was really instrumental in keeping them together in that first quarter. $31 points for her. A big haul. 32 now. 121. It's a matter here of just breaching this defense from Malaysia, stripping the ball away. Gosh, great scramble. Retreat from Malaysia, swarming over the ball carrier. even on her back, she was still able to get that shot away. Here we go. And I thought she was going to sink it. She'll sink these though. Well, two of them. 123 to 47. Myanmar. Ambition now, get over that 50 mark. Even the Malaysian contingent in the stand is a bit quiet today. It's just become very one-sided, and it's lost a lot of that sparkle that it had earlier when it was a contest. That's the second goal of the fourth quarter. In the match it was 28-21 Malaysia at the first quarter. Then they scored 29 to 12 in the second, led 57-33, and then they blitzed the third quarter, scoring 46 to 12, 103 to 45 it was. Another turnover happening far too regularly now for Myanmar. They're gifting points to Malaysia. Three minutes 50 left in this game. Malaysia on the way to their fifth win and becoming really firm favourites for the gold medal. There's still a couple of matches to play in the women's side, and also I think in the men's tonight we play one of the semi-finals. Oh, even against three defenders, Yang was able to put the ball up successfully. Myanmar, is this the 50 for them? No, that should have been. Malaysia make it look so easy now.
Split the lead and scores.
There's no letting up from Malaysia. They want to keep those points coming as quickly as they can. They're up to 131. They saw that Philippines
ran up 123 in one of their games. There's been 3 or 4 century of points. There's Wong onto it. Now we'll have another 3-point throw from her. Oh, what's that, 6 from her, I think. 134 to 49. 2:20 to go in this game. Myanmar. Come on, get that 50 this time. Oh, clean take out of the ball. Here she is, outside the 3. Claimed by Aung Ji. Watch out from behind. She takes it up and still that bomb basket's not falling. Well, it's taken a long time, but at last they've gone past the 50. Scored 6 points in this final quarter, but at the other end it's been 34 points for Malaysia. 136 to 51. Kandur into the game. Heymar. Kai Laisei gets one. 53. Need to make these baskets while Malaysia might well have just buttoned off a wee bit with such a massive advantage. 1 minute 17 to go in the game. 136 to 53. Malaysia 5 from 5 in the contest. On 38. Saw Wei Jin, she's played well. Big smile on her face as she is greeted by the rest of the bench. Just over a minute to go. Oh, just to cap it off, another 3. No, it's not. Wong misses this time. Looked to be slightly off balance when she attempted the shot. Not so. CHIA. Oh, the shot was blocked. Malaysia will take it up the other end. Plenty of time. They'll get it to Aung Shiyang. On her own in there. July. Final stages, final act of this women's match between Malaysia and Myanmar, and it might be a 3-pointer, and it is. Well, it's quite fitting that Wong Mei Chin is the one who has the final say in this game. She's been a dominant figure there as a point guard for the Malaysian team, showing great control, plenty of vision, and a fantastic ability from the 3-point zone to put those away. We'll get those final statistics for you soon, but just to see her in action yet again has been worthwhile. Malaysia, they were just 7 points ahead at the first quarter, 28 to 21. 57-33 it was at halftime, and then they took off 103 to 45.
Another 42 points in the final quarter, conceding just 8, and 145-53 the final score.
Ladies and gentlemen, held right here at Myanmar State.
So some of the highlights there, highlighting the ability of this Malaysian team and their defensive qualities as well. See, do we have 3-point field goals? 23 of them for Malaysia. 60% shooting percentage. The highest score being Louis with 34, and Wong, as we saw with that last shot, scoring 23 points.